What's up, everybody? How's it going? Oh, sorry, I was supposed to stream yesterday, but I had an appointment, then went on super long. So yeah, I wasn't able to stream. So I'm gonna hopefully make up for that today. Also, I kind of changed my stream schedule. I'm gonna try streaming Monday to Thursday, so it'll be 4 days a week instead of 3 days. You forgive me? Thanks, baby smell. Appreciate that, man. Well, let's get down to business. It's time to continue the MSQ here. We're starting off Stormblood, basically. Or I think I did a little bit of it last time I streamed, but not much. Beyond the Great Wall. Okay, we'll start by going to the Hawthorne Hut. Oh yeah, so yeah, guys, for those of you that, I think that most people here probably saw it on stream. See if this works. My latest YouTube video is my reaction to the ending of 3.2. So feel free to check that out sometime if you missed that. It mainly is just the highlights of it. I didn't put the whole reaction. Alright. All are present and accounted for. When you are ready, my friend, pray inform the officer that we wish to proceed into Girabania. Ah, the Scions of the Seventh Dawn. We were told to expect you. Shall I summon someone to escort you to the wall? Yes. Castromorians. That sounds like an empire name. Maybe because I think of Castrum. Is that the name of the same place that I went to for the level 50 dungeon? Or was it a MSQ raid? Oh. Let's see, where are we going? I'm currently there.
I remember crossing the border, standing in Girabania once more. Me and my fellow Scions, the warrior of light among us.
Ooh.
Behind us, Baelsar's wall cutting the land in two. Freedom on one side, tyranny on the other.
That's crazy. We're going straight into Empire territory. No, I haven't caught up on it yet, baby small. I still need to.
Tyranny and the promise of a new beginning. But one that could only be bought with flames and blood.
I saw a couple things, like the new melee DPS class and Male Vieira, but I know nothing else, basically. I'm still stuck in the past here on Stormblood. What are you most excited about for Endwalker that was announced? I guess non-spoilery if you can. If it's even possible. Yeah, that's what I was thinking of. Castrum Meridanium. Oh, here's Raban. So he's finally leaving Ul'dah, and he's gonna work on reclaiming his old home. Is it just me, or did the graphics a little bit better here? I don't know. Maybe I just haven't played in a minute. Greetings, Scion. On behalf of the Eorzean Alliance, I welcome you to Castromorians. Thank you, General. We were relieved to hear that your forces secured the wall without incident. Have the Imperials made any attempt to retake the castrum since then? Guys, I'll be right back. Oh, water. Ooh. My water was in here all along. I thought I forgot it in the other room. Okay. Make sure everything's good here. I'm excited for more story. I'm excited for playing a bunny boy until I get annoyed about not being able to wear a hat. I'm excited for Final Fantasy's not Stardew Valley and Reaper. So what's their not Stardew Valley? Are you able to tell me more about that? None. Save for a few skirmishes between our scouts and their patrols, we've barely had any contact with them. But we all know it's only a matter of time before things escalate. As if attacking Belzar's wall weren't enough, Ilberd summoned a primal right on their doorstep, and Garlemald does not like to let such shows of defiance go unanswered. 'Twas a declaration of war, even if it was not Ilberd's to make, and now we are bound by it, for weal or for woe. The Scions stand ready to serve, General. What would you ask of us? As stated in my message, the Alliance will not proceed without the support and cooperation of the Alamegan people. It would have you serve as our emissaries and make contact with the Resistance. Consider it done, General. We won't let you down, I swear. Then I'll leave you to it. Godspeed. Ha! Of all the Castor in the world, you walk into mine. Wait. You'll be able to work on a farm and it seems like you'll be able to allow your minions to roam free and possibly help on the farm? Whew! That would be pretty cool. Oh my god. Well, when people don't have story content to play, a lot of people are probably going to be doing that. Are those farms going to be in front of your house or something? Or I wonder how that's going to work. That's really cool. Master Garland, what brings you here? A certain missing Allagan weapon and Draconic Primal. Omega and Shinryu. I think the Shinobi called it. Anyway, we've been studying their trail of destruction, hoping it might lead us somewhere, which it has singularly failed to do. Then 'tis like Omega fell to Earth and occupied territory, meaning it may already be in Imperial hands. Uh-oh. Even so, it bears repeating that we engage the stasis systems. Assuming the command was received and executed successfully, the weapon will be of no use to them. Assumingly. We should hurry up and find it regardless. Oh, it's going to be on an island, which will be its own instance. Okay. Either way, that sounds pretty fun. I mean, I'll admit I played Farmville when it was on Facebook back in the day, so I like those farm games. All the more reason to reach out to the Resistance. If we want to press on into Girabanya, we will need their blessing. You say D. Wheeler, what's up, dude? Everyone's counting on us. Let's not waste any more time talking. 14 nod. Oh yeah, there's one for me too. There it is. Since my ninja's already in the level 70s, I switched to samurai for now. Or let me see, what level is my ninja? 75. So I'll just play my samurai for a bit. It's so much easier to just queue into dungeons with my gunbreaker and white mage, so I'll just level through MSQ with my DPS classes. Just got home, my dude? Oh, nice, nice. As you've probably heard, there are plenty of factions in the Resistance, so I'm taking us to see one with the most influence. The headquarters are located in a place called Ralgar's Reach, an old temple to the east of here. Across the Velodna River. Your character looks a bit like Noctis from FF15. I kind of was inspired by him a little bit. Especially with the leather jacket and stuff. I really like, you know me, my swordsman in black. I mean, I'm sure your taste is similar. Scuff Noctis? Yeah, Pepega Noctis. Yeah, this guy is not as cool looking as Noctis for sure. Scuffed AF. I learned a route that should allow us to avoid Imperial patrols. Stick with me and we'll be there before you know it. I kind of want to play FF15. Weeb Noctis. This is Weeb Noctis. Maybe if I ever catch up to the FF14 content and there's like nothing else for me to do, maybe I'll pick up FF15. Okay, so I go this way. I don't know why I'd need this, but I'll unlock it. Wow, that's the first time I've unlocked a Chocobo Keep in a long time. The graphics are nice here. Are you ever considering playing Monster Hunter Rise? I'd be down to try it out. The thing is, well, Celtimore plays Monster Hunter, not so much me, but I mean, I'd be willing to try it out. Dang, these things are kind of strong. Because I'm used to playing my ninja, who's freaking way more over-leveled. If you do, I can join you? Yeah, I'll let you know, man. Is that a newer Monster Hunter? Because, like, I know almost nothing about Monster Hunter. I mean, my brother-in-law plays it. He's a big fan. And then, of course, my wife plays it. Or she did a little bit. But I know nothing of it. Oh, the newest one, I see. Still with me? Good. From here, we'll head northeast towards the river. The water's not too deep, so we won't have to swim. Thank goodness. Yeah, I quite like this zone. It's really nice. I'm used to watching another streamer play Samurai. She's pretty bad at it. She's gotten better, but it's still painful to watch her play it. Well, I don't know if I'm much better. Oof. I don't think I'm gonna use any cooldowns on this guy. It's just a random mob. Whoops. I'm supposed to use that right before I use Yajutsu, I'm pretty sure. Is that what that was? Oh, no, that's an AoE attack. What's this one? All nearby enemies. I'm trying to remember. Is it this move? Oh, that's the one I use. Okay, before Yajutsu. I haven't played this in a bit. And you don't have to know a lot about the franchise, thank God, because I sure don't, even though I played the one on 3DS. Oh, that's good to know, because sometimes I'm afraid to, you know, jump into the newest game like that if I know nothing of the franchise. Well, Baby Smell, let me know if I end up being just as bad at Samurai. Definitely more of a ninja player, but I'd like to learn Samurai too in case I'm not good enough to play ninja endgame. I don't see any soldiers. Good. Let's cross. You're wondering about the tower to the south? Ooh. Yeah, what of this tower? What is this? I'm having my character dual wielding because that's the fast attacks feel right at home with me. Oh yeah, Keck W. Yeah, I'd probably do the same. It's part of Castellum Veladina. That's what the Imperials decided to call the old bridge after they fortified it. I've tried helping her out with a class, but it's almost like we're speaking different languages. Granted, all the abilities are a different language. They are in Japanese. It's like Hakase, Shifu, Iajutsu, Hakase, Jinpu, Iajutsu. Or what was, yeah, or no. Yeah, because you do the, like on the boss, you'll get your first sen, and you'll do the first 2 buttons of your second combo, and right before you finish it, use Iajutsu to put on the dot. Then you finish your second combo, use Iajutsu. Is that how it is? It's so weird saying it out loud. I'll have to talk it out loud as I'm doing it next fight. See, because now I'm like confusing myself. But I think you apply your dot first, then you use the May something, or the pink icon that lets you do any finishers. I don't know. I call it a great big eyesore. Honestly, you can see that rotten banner from absolutely malms away. They never miss a chance to rub our noses in it. Do they? Come on now, we should keep moving. Oh yeah, so it's Hakase. I'm a weeb, so I know most of the abilities names by heart. What's your favorite anime? So I do Hakase, Shifu, and then Kasha. Then I do Hakase, Jinpu, Iajutsu to put the single send debuff on the target. Then I use Gecko. Then I use Meikyo Shui. And then I do Kasha, Yukikaze. Then I do Kaiten, Iajutsu. And then I'll do Gecko again. Seems like that's the main thing, and then I go on the cooldown period. I'm sure there's more moves at a higher level, but as far as I am, that's kind of my main rotation. Every 1 minute. Pretty much whenever this is about to come off cooldown, it's time for me to put that buff, because yeah, this is 55-second cooldown, and the debuff lasts about a minute. So as soon as this is like about to come off cooldown, then I refresh the debuff on the target if they're about to die, or if they're not about to die, rather. That's my guess. So, Hakase, Shifu, Kasha, Hakase, Jinpu, Iajutsu, Gecko, cooldown move, Kasha, Yukikaze. I can't remember this move. It powers up my next one. And then there we go. Then I'm in my cooldown period. Oh, that was just enough for me to go through my main main rotation. Well, I said I'm a weeb, but I haven't said how far down the kawaii rabbit hole I'm in. I actually dishonor my fellow weebs with how few of anime I've actually watched. Oh, dude, don't ever feel bad about that. I know there's a whole bunch of like anime elitists out there like, what? And they make you feel bad if you haven't seen certain classic anime. It's like, what do you mean you haven't seen this? How can you call yourself weeb? Like, I don't care. It's fine, man. Don't feel like you've dishonored anybody. Oh shoot, these things are actually kind of killing me. Okay, maybe I should switch back to ninja. I'm gonna fucking die. Let's go back to being super over-leveled. If you like anime, then you're a weeb. Exactly. Yada, I'm a weeb. That's right. Yeah, dude, don't feel like you haven't seen. Like, honestly, I'm pretty casual too. I just watch the mainstream stuff. Attack on Titan, Sword Art Online, My Hero Academia, Demon Slayer. So it doesn't matter. And I haven't seen some super old anime too. Some people give me grief about it, but I'm like, oh, I got a lot of other interests too. I can't sit around watching anime all day. There we go. Ninja feels no, you know what? No. I know how to play Ninja just fine without thinking. I should try to train myself to play Samurai better. Unless I start dying. Or maybe I'll get... Yeah. I'll just... Since my ninja is so strong right now. Alright. Whew. I have to focus really hard when playing this guy. I know that Samurai is supposed to be the easiest and Ninja's supposed to be the hardest. But since I've played Ninja so much more, it's just... With Ninja, I can talk while playing and multitask, but... With Samurai, I have to think. That's so weird. I've said no one ever. You know Samurai's full rotation opener all by heart? I racked a discipline! Yeah, I played Samurai now and then a bit, but I'm not that great at it. Thinking? Playing Samurai? Archon, what's up, man? I know, dude. Yeah, something isn't adding up. I should just be button mashing. We're here, on the other side of the pass, Ralgar's Reach. So you say, but all I see are rocks. I presume there is some sort of trick to this? Indeed, a glamour. Good eye, Ishtola. Her eyes don't work. I take it they have a talented mage in their ranks, or perhaps an artificer trained in the modification of glamour prisms. Oh, granted, the rotation isn't exactly difficult to learn. It's pretty straightforward. Yeah, it makes sense to me. I mean, hey, like I said earlier, you put on your... There's like certain principles. It's like keeping up your two buffs, applying the debuff on your target, and then never wasting any sen. I don't know, never repeating a what's it called, a combo like twice in a row. Positionals, how your Shifu combo has a flank positional. What is it? And your Jinpu combo has a rear positional. I think those are the only two positionals, right? Seem pretty simple. Yeah, so I'm probably gonna play that if I suck too badly at Ninja at endgame, I'm just gonna straight up be playing Samurai just so I don't hold the group back. Something like that. The important thing is that it fools the Garleans. Oh, before we go in, I don't know if Tataru told you, but my friend Nago, the messenger who came to the Rising Stones, is a member of this faction. So they know us and they shouldn't attack us on sight. That said, they can be a bit jumpy, so let me lead the way, and don't go reaching for your weapons or anything. This doesn't sound that promising to me. We'll see though. And with a sprinkle of demasking dust, all is laid bare. Where the heck do I go? Oh, just right into here. Oh, Ralgar's Reach. I get a new city? Or town? Alright, are we gonna get attacked here?
I remember the old stories, how the Breaker of Worlds came down from on high and cleft the earth with a single blow. Ralgar's Reach, a holy place and a fitting home for the resistance, for the brave and the true, the loyal sons and daughters of Alamigo.
I can already feel the quality improvement from Heaven's Sword, and I thought that was already a great game.
Waiting for us there. Men and women whose souls still cried out for what was lost. For what could be ours again.
Conrad. One of my best friends is named Conrad. I should show him this. You'll forgive us our precautions, but we must be sure. But we couldn't be sure of who had crossed the barrier. We see you now for who you are, though. The Scions of the Seventh Dawn. In my opinion, the game peaked at Heavensward, at least until Shadowbringers. There we go. Alright, Conrad, let's talk again. So we're not getting attacked here on site. There we go. Now, I know you would not have come all this way unless you had something important to discuss, and I'm eager to hear what it is you have to say. Let's not do this on our doorstep, eh? Come with me. Can I mount here? Alright, first things first. I have to unlock the ether right here. This is a pretty cool spot. Oh! So that's what that is. When you accept a quest, it plays a song. It plays a part of this song. Dun 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 dun. Oh, and there's a chocobo keep here too. All right, gotta unlock this too. This is a pretty neat little city. Oh, what am I doing? I should be grabbing the Ethernet shards. All right. Oh, there's a dungeon nearby. Huh? Interesting. Oh, is this person from my friend FC? Oh yeah. Some of my peeps are here. Alright, we're out of the sun now, good.
Allow me to welcome you once more to Rauga's Reach, our humble headquarters. My name is Conrad Kemp, and I have the dubious honor of overseeing operations here.
His voice almost cracked there.
It is a pleasure to meet you, Master Kemp. I am Alphino Leveilleur of the Stars of the Seventh Dawn, as are my comrades.
Comrades? I'm not sure if some ruins and a couple of tents count as a city, but then again, I don't know if there's any strict definition of it. Good point. It's more of a stronghold or a camp, maybe. Maybe that's a better way to describe it.
Before I speak of our purpose here, pray allow me to thank you for sheltering Ida, forgive me, Lys, and Papalymo at great risk to yourselves.
I still keep calling her Ida as well.
No, there's no need for that. They risked their necks for us enough times. It was the least we could do.
I wanted to, I mean, about the mask and...
Ah, don't fret over that. You're not the first person to take up arms against the Empire under a false name. We'd do the same if we had any sense. My condolences for your loss, child.
Papalymo laid down his life to save us, to give us a chance to make a better future for ourselves.
It's crazy that Ida just died off screen in between 1.0 and 2.0, huh? Oh, you say you actually spent the $5 to watch the AX Light livestream on the 4th of July weekend? I'm considering doing that. I just don't... Is there a list of events? Because I'd like to know if there's panels that I'm interested in seeing. I don't mind paying for it, but I don't know what the schedule is yet. Or is it out yet? And I just... Because if it is, I'm going to take a look at that.
There will never be a better time to drive the Garleans from our lands. But we have to take the lead on this. We can't leave it to fanatics like Ilberd.
More than a few of our people were taken in by his promises. Followed him all the way to the wall. Good men and women who never came back. When Monargo told us what had happened, how the bastard had made sacrifices of them for his twisted ritual, by Rolger, it filled me with an unholy fury. But what's done is done.
Just gotta move
Best we
forward.
can do now is see that it wasn't all in vain.
All I know is that some anime companies I like will have a hand in it. There we go.
That is why we are here today, sir. To see that some good comes of this tragedy.
I wonder if there's any SAO announcements or anything. I assume Aniplex is gonna be there. Hey, what's good? How's it going? Chaotix, how you doing?
On behalf of the Eorzean Alliance, we do hereby extend a formal offer of military assistance to the Alamegan resistance.
I would assume Aniplex will have a panel too? Nice. Oh, saw your WoW refugee and thought I'd hop in to hear what you think of the game so far. Oh my goodness. It is, it's pretty great. Where do I begin? When I tried 14 a few years ago, but I was still really hooked on WoW. Sorry to, anyone who's heard this story before, but basically I didn't give the game a fair chance first time I tried it, and I kept I kind of criticized everything unfairly as I played the game, just like, oh, it doesn't have this, or oh, this is so different from WoW, and then I quit after like maybe a week or so. But I basically, when I was finally fed up with WoW and I had fully moved on from it, I was like, you know, I need a new game to play, and it doesn't have to be WoW. It doesn't have to be anything like WoW. And my wife asked if we could play FF14 again, so I said, sure, what the heck? And I thought maybe I'll play with her once a week, once every couple weeks, whatever, a little casual game. But suddenly, since I went in with an open mind, I'm just like, hooked on it. With A Realm Reborn, I liked it, and I skipped some cutscenes during the main story, and during the post-patch content, I was so excited to get to Heavensward, I bought the skip to get me to Heavensward, and I kind of regret that. I know a lot of people don't love A Realm Reborn, but I kind of regret not going all the way to the end, because what really hooked me on the game was the ending of A Realm Reborn, the banquet. Yeah, you know what I mean, I'm sure. So yeah, since then I've just been absolutely hooked, and I've just from that point on I was like, you know what, I need to just stream everything because I want my reactions recorded, because the story is just so great. It's hard to see a game for what it is while you're still enamored with WoW. I kind of felt the same when I was playing WoW. It's so interesting. Almost every WoW player I talk to has the same experience. Like, you know what's weird is, honestly, I was enamored with WoW from vanilla all the way till the end of Wrath of the Lich King, but by Cataclysm, I already didn't like the game, and I was kind of just still playing it, out of habit, just because. Aqua Vixen, you can unlock a feature called New Game Plus to rewatch some stuff from A Realm Reborn. How do I do that? Because I would love to stream that, because I want to do that. I want to do the whole post-patch A Realm, or honestly, probably at the end, I'll probably just do A Realm Reborn all over again, because I probably won't remember much of it, and it'd be great to kind of see it, you know, with, I don't know, a different perspective. FF14 is such a story-driven game, it can be jarring to not just be able to level through dungeons or skip the story for most MMO players. I think, honestly, that's the truth. That is 100% the truth. And I'm guilty of doing that, where a couple times I was looking at my level bar, and even though people would tell me, you know, this is a story-driven game, in the back of my mind, I'm thinking, I gotta get to max level, but, like, there's no reason to. I mean, there's not no reason to, but there's no, like, it's not a good reason to skip, you know, there's good stuff at endgame, I'm sure, but the story is so good, it's not worth skipping, just to hit max level really fast. Because then nothing will make sense, and I don't know. So I'm really glad eventually I came to my senses. It be an NPC. At the first base of the sign. Oh, so at the, in Vesper Bay, right? A Realm Reborn is so long, especially with your schedule when you only play TRs. Yeah, I know what you mean. Boo, story skipper, boo. Unfollowed, blacklisted, ostracized. Honestly, there's probably a good chunk of people that really do get fired up. Because honestly, I was getting a little upset with people. I had friends that are skipping cutscenes. I'm like, what are you doing? Stop. So I partially relate to the people they're like, boo, story skipper. May want to leave New Game Plus till the end. I think I honestly will. I'm gonna wait till the very, very end. And by then I'll probably have forgotten everything from Realm Reborn, so that'll be good for me. Realm Reborn's hard to get through, or at least it was for me. It does do a lot of world building though. You'd be sort of missed in my humble opinion. The plot thickens pretty big on Heavensward Forward though, as you've seen. Yeah, definitely. It was just crazy. I don't know, because like I said, I know it wasn't really hard for me to get through. I think the post-patch content was more of what was hard for me. It's not that I didn't like it. It's more that everyone kept telling me, oh, Heavensward On's great. So then in the back of my mind, I'm like, well, I'm enjoying this, but what's this? Like, what's so great about Heavensward? Like, I want to see it. So, and I figured, oh, I'll just watch the cutscenes in the end, but it's not the same because then I don't know. I think that there would have been so much more weight behind that banquet ending if I'd actually played through it, because I was already enjoying the story. So my fault. Something like that, yeah. There's an NPC with a blue bubble that unlocks a new game plus. So how far do you have to get in the game to unlock it, or does it not really matter? Chatting with a few WoW friends who are still super into it, going into new classic BC servers, really? And they just found out they royally screwed Druid power shifting with a new bug. Oh no! Wait, there's a bug and they've marked it not fixed. Yeah, that sounds like Activision Blizzard. Oh my god, I have to tell my friend. So how'd the Harshafant moment get you? Oh, with his shield? That killed me. That was messed up. God, you just had to remind me. I'm just like... You know what? When it was happening, I was 50-50 thinking, is this guy gonna die or not? Because... I mean, he had a shield, so I thought he was gonna deflect it. But when it was like, he was holding it off for a while, when his shield wasn't knocking it away, I was like, son of a bitch. He's gonna die, isn't he? This guy took us in when we had no one. I was like, man, this... Yeah, that kind of destroyed me, because that was the first character that I was really, really attached to that we lost. So that hurt. That really, really hurt. I was pretty mad. Oh, I can get it now, Aqua. That's pretty cool. Theory people are saying 20% yellow damage loss and they're not fixing it. So Druids? Druids were pretty OP in BC, weren't they? So, oh well. RMD was like everything in all everyone played in threes. Maybe it depended on the season though. I just remember RMD being annoying and killing me every time. Oh, everyone got destroyed / scared on that part of the story. Yeah, that destroyed me. You were pissed going into the fight with a dragon. It was cathartic as fuck beating him. Oh, dude, I agree. When I was there, I'm like, this is fucking personal, man. You killed my homie. It's just crazy that, like, man, just the fact that he took us in when we had nowhere to go because the whole Eorzean alliance didn't really trust us at the time. Oh man, that was crazy. So yeah, losing him was horrible. I missed the Papalimo death. How'd you feel about that? Oh my god. I was pretty loud. I'm gonna put a YouTube clip, don't worry, so you don't have to dig through a whole VOD. In fact, I mean, plugging myself. I do have my latest YouTube video. It's kind of behind. It's a reaction to like the end of 3.2, Gears of Changing. So I'm gonna be uploading clips of like my reactions from stream, you know, to major events like Papalimo. But long story short, yeah, I wasn't like super attached to him, but I really, you know, like I liked him. And as soon as he took out Louis Swat's staff, I was like, you son of a bitch, you're gonna die, aren't you? And then I was really sad. Yeah, so I felt it. Similar to you, Chaotix. I wasn't like super attached, but you know, I still felt it. Archon, we're running down the hall, gonna stop this Pope, maybe talk him down. See the reason? They killed my boy. Turns case to the church. So you've chosen death. Yeah, that was horrible. They had to kill. He was so nice too. There's quite a few scenes in Shadowbringers that's gonna hit pretty hard. At least it hit me. A cutscene that really killed me while I was catching up patch content. Looking forward to it. Oh, really? Well, I'm looking forward to that. Oh man. Baby Spill, you're gonna go. Have a great rest stream. Hey, thanks, man. I'll catch you next stream or whenever you come by. Thanks for stopping by, dude. Aqua, you miss Haruchafont so much. Hot Cocoa? Yeah, I miss him too, man. Ugh. So many feels in this game, man. I heard that... How do you even pronounce his name? Haruchafont? I heard that Shadowbringers is like watching Haruchafont's death like over and over and over and over. And he's just starting Stormblood. I'm gonna go pop the popcorn, don't mind me. Oh god, I'm scared. What the hell's gonna happen? Oh god. Alright, let's continue here.
Do you now? Well, go on then. I'm sure there's more to it than that.
Yep, I just started Stormblood, so there's quite a lot waiting for me, huh?
So that's the way of it, eh? The Alliance, hoping to avoid a direct confrontation with the superior forces of the Empire, wishes to engage them by proxy with our vastly inferior ones.
So I take it they didn't like our offer. Oh, you're still in the middle of Stormblood as well. You're a bit worried about what's in store. Dude, me too. You and I both. There's a character I fondly referred to as Go Bro. You know who I mean if you've met him. Maybe not me. Maybe other people in chat might know.
My comrades and I must confer on your proposal. A moment, if you please.
So no spoilerinos, but how much you know about / feel about Game of Thrones? Oh god, that scares me. Honestly, I've only watched the first few episodes of Game of Thrones, and I liked it. A lot of people said spoilers to me on it. I hear that nobody's safe in that show, and a lot of people die, and there's a lot of incest and dragons. That's kind of my that's all I know about it. There is a lot of death, people you care about, incest, rape, and dragons. That's Game of Thrones in my head.
Of course, Master Camp. Take all the time you require.
Oh, Gosetsu, the samurai. How did I not catch that? I suck. He is a bro. I enjoyed him the moment he showed up. Gosetsu. I mean, you did Satsasha, so the whole rape thing is partially behind you? Oh god. Wait, I don't remember any rape in that. I wasn't paying attention to that dungeon though. What's this? See, I don't remember Realm Reborn stuff too much. I mean, I know that there was the whole Gaius and Livia thing, the my quarters 1 hour or whatever, and I did hear that she is kind of his stepdaughter. So that was a little disturbing to find out about. The hungry that arrived hungry at the harbor, that's him. Just remember to have faith. The samurai. The Pirate Cove dungeon, that's the one, yeah. Wait, what was in Satasha? Yeah, wait, what rape there? I don't remember any rape there. Am I allowed to say that word on stream? I noticed that a bit on the story, but wasn't sure. Wait, do I like any of these? Wait, this is for tanks. No, these suck. These are all helmets. Nah. There are a ton of servant women who make very suggestive comments and are kept in cages before you arrive. Oh. How did I not catch that ever? Well, next time I get that in the duty roulette. Wait, do you see it in the actual dungeon, or is it like leading up to it where you see that? Like in the dungeon, you actually see it. Wasn't sure if it was actually kind of like that. And there is an out of the way room you can visit to unlock to free most of them, but it's not part of the main path, and most people skip it. Oh, so I'm never freeing the trafficked people. Oh, it's in the dungeon. Oh shoot. I'm gonna look for it next time. It's in the actual dungeon. Oh crap. So there's a lot of new faces here in chat, so I'm just gonna throw it out there. If you're enjoying the stream, you know, consider hitting the follow button, clicking the bell to turn on notifications. If not, hope you enjoyed today's stream. So it would seem we find ourselves in a surfeit of free time. Ah, forgive me. You're free to look around Ralger's Reach. In fact, I would encourage you to do so. It'll give you a better grasp of our current circumstances. Thank you, Master Kemp. I believe we will do just that. Oh, Chaotic State, thank you so much for the follow. Appreciate that. Feel comfortable disclosing the server you're in? I'm in Gilgamesh myself. I'm on Brynhilder, so I'm on the Crystal data center. Oh, so you're on the Ether data center, I assume, if you're on Gilgamesh? No, you're kind of just killing the pirates and leaving the traffic people locked up in the back room, so don't forget them next time. I feel like I'm gonna have the one tank, though, that's trying to do the speed run, and you'll be like, what are you doing? And I'll be like, wait, we gotta save the women. Don't you respect these women in cages? Like, no, bro, we're doing a speed run. Ether for life. I can't wait till we can all visit each other. I hear Gilgamesh and I'm thinking Gilgamesh from Fate. Whenever I hear Gilgamesh, I think of that old Sakura-Con commercial, the Garugamesh. Yeah, Garugamesh. I can just hear David Vincent. Let us make the most of this opportunity and assess the Resistance's capabilities. Home on Midgarzamzer. I can't even pronounce that. That's your server, right, Archon? You're a bit of a Fate nerd yourself? Oh, hey, so you and Yusei would get along. Yusei is one of my streamer friends here. He streams FGO now and then. He's always trying to talk me into Fate, but I have yet to pull the trigger on it. There's so much Fate, I just, you know, it's intimidating to get started on it, especially when there's so much stuff to watch, you know. Oh, you have a Fate Grand Order account? Nice. Fate's amazing. I've heard nothing but good things about it. You know? I'm pretty sure my wife's into Fate too, so I'll have to give it a shot. Free to poke our noses wheresoever we will, eh? I like the sound of that. Controversial opinion. Fate is bad and should feel bad. I don't understand that. I haven't seen it, so I wouldn't know. Next time we host anime night, we'll be showing you Fate. Yeah, man, sounds good to me. If you just want to get in, just do this. Watch Fate Zero, Fate Stay Night, and you're good. If you want to know more, but that's really all you... Oh, okay, I see. So really, Fate Zero and Fate Stay Night are the main two I should watch if I just want to get into it. And after that, if I'm like ready to go into the full Fate verse, then I watch more, huh? That makes sense. I think you said something similar to me. I think there's similar advice. Well, I already know this place inside and out. I can show you around if you like, Andrew. Show me around, Lise. Not Ida. Right, let's get started. And in Fate Stay Night, you can hear Bryce's cheer. Oh, nice. That's right. He is in Fate, huh? My homie Bryce. Bryce is such a nice guy. I watch the subversions. Bryce is amazing as Shiro. Nice. Yeah, I like both subbed and dubbed anime. I've never like usually preferred one over the other. I only stopped watching a lot of dubbed anime recently because, well, one, there's more options. Like if you only wait for dubbed stuff, then you know, you gotta wait for stuff longer. And two, I don't like the adaptations that Funimation does. Sometimes the name pronunciations bother me by Sentai. I know they're trying to make it more accessible to like the non-weebs, but they super Americanize the name pronunciations and it sounds really funny. Like instead of maybe pronouncing a name as Nagisa, they'll say Nagisa or something, and it makes me cringe every time I hear it. And also just like the political inserts, I don't like that. I don't like people changing the context of the story of an anime just for them people to put their own like political opinions in it. Even if I agree with the opinion, I just don't want that in, you know, the anime. If you're looking for a new game plus guy, go to the Horizon Aetheryte and it'll be at 12:14. Oh, hey, thank you so much, Aqua. I appreciate that. I'll be sure to go to, I'll keep that in mind. I'm probably gonna unlock it. Yeah, and it's probably not gonna be for a while till I do it, but I might just unlock it just to have it. Funny's quality has been dropping severely. Oh yeah. Nagisa? Oh, Archon, you've seen the Dove of Clannad. You know exactly what I'm talking about. That's where I've heard Nagisa from. Yes, chaotic, exactly that political nonsense. Keep politics out of things and tend to have exactly. Like if I want to watch politics, I will watch politics. If I want to watch anime, I want to. Like I get it. Maybe like I get that there's certain jokes that can't be I know that certain jokes can't be translated. Like Heion, for example. Like the whole moe moe kyun joke is, you know, if you don't understand Japanese humor, that doesn't make any sense. So in the dub, they made it the power of cute compels you. So like that one, I kind of don't blame them for. I would have rather they kept it in, but I'm not that mad at that because like it literally doesn't make sense to like some random casual watching it. They're not gonna like when they say moe moe kyun, they're like, what the heck does that? But like in other like Dragon Maid, I don't know. Like it feels like they just changed stuff to be political just because they wanted it to be. And I'm like, leave that stuff out. It's unprofessional. Oh no, they did Clannad dirty. So sad. Honestly, the Clannad dub wasn't that bad. It's just the name pronunciations, especially Nagisa. My brother and I always joke about it all the time. Ghost Stories has the best English dub of all time. Of all time. You know what? I've seen a few episodes and I've been meaning to watch that. I feel like all those actors on there could get canceled though for that nowadays. I'm just waiting for Twitter to just destroy them and people get canceled for those old jokes. But I thought it was hilarious. I just want to watch my anime. Stop trying to put your gender. I agree. Moe Moe Kyun would have made zero sense to me if Haruhi didn't explain it to me. That's so true. My brother had to explain Moe Moe Kyun to me. Facts at Ghost Stories. I also love the dub of Golden Boy. That show's killing me. I haven't seen the dub of Golden Boy. Not even familiar with what that anime is. Is that an old one? My wife's a bigger weeb than me, honestly. She always calls me basic. It's really funny because she's watched more anime. We both used to cosplay. That's how we met. But she's been a weeb way longer. So it's really funny. She'll always call me basic boy and stuff. It's funny that the VAs and Ghost Stories are the ones who are virtue signaling against the peeps who made jokes of the same caliber. Yeah, it's really hilarious. They're willing to cancel someone who said something kind of raunchy years ago, yet they did the same thing. So, little hypocritical. It's comedy gold. Yeah, it's older. That's a great teacher. That and a great teacher Onizuka are definitely recommendations for some older comedy anime. Oh, I'll keep that in mind, man. Thanks. I'll bet you think the Resistance is mostly made up of Alamegan Highlanders like me, but the truth is that we don't even account for half. I actually assumed that. We've got Hell's Guard from all the way over the spine in here, and plenty of Seekers of the Sun like Nago. There's even some Beastmen and, well, Beast women, I suppose, like that one over there. She's an Anata. They've been with us a while. Really? They ally themselves with Beast people. That's crazy. Golden Boy and GTO are top tier? I didn't even know what Golden Boy was. Behold my weeb level. Behold and bask in the weeb glory. I like having friends that are bigger weebs than me because you guys get to sift through all the anime and then you spoon feed me only the good stuff. You guys watch you guys are like my best friends for this stuff. It's really great, seriously. I never feel bad being like the filthy casual of the group because yeah, people will tell me, oh, stay away from this, but watch this. And I'm like, okay, cool, thanks. You just saved me a lot of time. It's good stuff. You have a Discord? Yes, I do. We have an anime chat, and we got an FF14 chat. Yeah, come hang out with us. Yusei's in there. A lot of cool people. Heck yeah. Anyone else is welcome to join, too. Super fun in there. Really good people. Thanks for showing interest in that, Chaotix. Appreciate that. And speaking of FGO, I'll be streaming tonight since the event is going to be unlocking for the final chapter. Nice! I'll have to try and catch that. What time? Because I have a pretty strict schedule now. My wife and I have started going to the gym right when she gets home from work, like right at 5:30, and then we have dinner, and then we hang out. So sometimes I'm not able to catch evening entertainment. You haven't been able to keep up with it at all? Okay, it'll unlock at 9. Nice. So that's when you'll be streaming. I'll keep that in mind. Well, one of the smaller factions has. The rest won't have anything to do with us. We're no different from the Garleans to them. They keep to themselves, spending all their time crafting. Ananta make the most amazing jewelry, by the way. They use magics to twist metals and crystals into shapes you wouldn't believe. It's a pity people hardly get to see their work, but then again, most people don't know they exist. I didn't even know who they are. It's a chill event. Oh, you gotta speedrun it? Maybe you can't. Is he able to? That's enough about them anyway. Let's take a closer look at the statue of Ralgar, shall we? Or at least continue the tour. It's mostly dialogue heavy. That's cool. I'm too scared to play gacha games again. After Sword Art Online Memory Defrag, I probably spent $1,000 on that game. Easy. I know I at least spent a few hundred. The most fun you've had with an event was the original Kara no Kyokai event. That was fun. I'm still on a long hiatus from Rising event. What's this? Pretty awe-inspiring, isn't it? The breaker of worlds, who guided our ancestors to these lands all those centuries ago. Ida used to tell me the story on stormy nights. She wanted me to understand, to remember. Oh, you meant Rising Steel. Is that autocorrect, maybe? I've never even gotten into Rising Steel because I was too scared. Because Memory Defrag took too much of my money in. Plus side with FGO is free to play and it's still very viable, much unlike Dokkan Battle. Really, I heard FGO has a pretty horrible, what is it, RNG? But is it still viable to play, free to play regardless of that? Oh, you just derped, you say? No, it's no worries. Easy to get busy. Ida used to tell me this story. Oh, yeah, I just read that one. At the end of the 5th Astral Era, when the waters rose higher and higher, people all across Eorzea beseeched the heavens for a sign. And lo, a burning star appeared in the eastern sky and led the way to these mountains of Girabanya. Those who were saved by his grace pledged to honor and revere him, to devote themselves to great works without and within. The storm of blood approaches fast. Maybe that's where Stormblood comes from. Hell's open, heavens weep. For no one's soul doth lie beyond the measure of his reach. You agree with Chaotix? Okay, that's good to know. If I ever decide to play, you can actually do it free star. Really, you can play with 3-star and below. It's very horrible RNG, definitely. You can do every event and the whole story with only 1 to 3-star servants. The welfare servants they hand out are extremely good as well. Oh, that's good to know. That's surprising. They probably know they can just bank off the people that want to have, you know, their waifu. Even if it's not necessarily the best or whatever, they just want to get their waifu. You know, they're willing to pay the money for it. Maybe that's where all the money's at. The last part was inscribed on this stone by a monk of the Fist of Ralgar. Ida explained it to me. A day will come bringing strife and sorrow that none may escape. Waste not these precious hours, but in quiet preparation make strong the mind and body. 500% true the waifu thirst is real? Well, I would know, because I did the same thing on Sword Art Online Memory Defrag. I didn't even care about beating the game, I just wanted to get the waifus, man. Rule for summoning on FGO, you summon for waifus over gameplay. It's so true, and it's so smart. It's such a good business model, because people will always pay for the waifus. That's just science. I don't know if that storm of blood is finally upon us. But if it is, I have to believe that everything we've been through, everything that has led us to this point, will see us through in the end. Fuck, sorry. That was all a bit melodramatic, wasn't it? Let's keep moving, shall we? Off to the infirmary. I got Jalter, and I'm happy for life now. I need Scaldi, though. Scaldi looping is strong. Ooh. Alright, going to... I got so used to having the faster running speed. Everything feels really slow here now. This is the infirmary, as you can probably tell. Here's where the resistance healers patch up the wounded and tend to their sick. No matter how carefully we planned our operations, casualties were inevitable. It's a sad thing to think about, but it's also important to remember the cost, as Conrad would say. Scaldi is a support character. Helps change other characters' abilities, which speeds up farming. Oh, that's good. Good to have, huh? Congrats on Jalter. I have her at NP5. Kagier. Did you mean to do an emote? Emote there? Oh, there's only one aetheryte crystal here. I see, I see. She's only NP2 for me. I want to get NP5 Jalter, but alas, I'm not in a position to get her this time around. Oh, it's Uganda Knuckles. Oh, why didn't it show? Are you not subbed to him at the moment? When you've seen one aetheryte, you've seen them all, right? Not quite. This one's an older design, dating back decades to when the Fist of Ralgar was still here. It may look a little different, but it works just as well as the others. I'll show you where the Sutlers are next, but don't forget to attune to the aetheryte before we go. Yeah, I think I already did that. That was like the first thing I did. It does look a little different. Okay, good, I did it. I still have a gift sub from him? I wonder why I didn't show. That's weird. Though Nero Claudius is my favorite servant. Arms, armor, potions, you name it. These folks have got it. The resistance would be in a bad way without brave merchants to keep it provisioned. If you're short on anything, or you need something repaired, these are the people to speak to. I'm surprised they didn't say needs be or needs. Oh, Alfino and Alize are here. Why don't we see how they're getting on? I don't like any of those helmets. Still have to awaken her. She's been sitting at level 70 for a while now. I feel bad, but I'm incredibly short on resources. Can you pay for more resources? Come to take the measure of our friendly neighborhood merchants. Oh, you gotta farm. Oh, you can only pay for wife, so you have to farm. Dang. They're a bold lot, that much is plain. If the Imperials found out they were peddling their wares to the Resistance, they would be lucky to escape with their lives. 'Tis a gamble, and I admire their courage, but their motives could hardly be said to be altruistic. Ah, here you are. I've been looking all over for you. Oh, is this the person that showed up in the Rising Stones? We finished discussing your proposal, and we're ready to receive you all back at the tent. I sent someone to fetch you Stola and Kryl, so if you'd like to follow me. I couldn't get Archeria even after $600. Oh, $600 of whaling and no luck? That hurts. That hurts. That's the gacha life, though. You know what you signed up for. That hurts still, though, despite that. My condolences. Your luck's decent? I don't really have good luck. I shouldn't play gacha games. Your luck is...
Thank you all for waiting. We have reached a consensus.
Conrad, are you gonna help us? Please?
I, Conrad Kemp,
Ooh.
do hereby accept the Eorzean Alliance's proposal. You must understand, however, that our cooperation comes with certain caveats.
What are the caveats that we have here?
Those caveats being...
I take no joy in this, just so you know. Were it within my power, I'd offer you more assistance.
Oh God.
The resistance is far more fragmented than you realize. The men and women in my care belong to but one of many factions. Simply put, I can only speak for the people of Rolga's Reach.
That makes sense. Are we gonna have to unite everybody? People try to sacrifice me to the gacha gods for good gacha pulls. Yeah, people are superstitious. People have their own little funny rituals before they do pulls, huh? Friend's got at least 10 copies, but can't drop 5 stars worth of crap. It's funny how luck works in these games, huh? All that RNG.
Now, I have every intention of appealing to the others, and I expect many will agree. But it will take time, and I cannot guarantee universal support.
Ah, so we're gonna have to really convince all the factions to join us. Have to work hard for that.
Understood. I shall see that the Alliance is under no misapprehensions as to your position.
Much obliged. But that's not the whole of it. As you can imagine, the loss of those who cast their lot with the Griffin left us short on numbers.
You just let RNGs take the wheel. That's the only way to do it.
Some of our most trusted veterans died at the wall, and we've had to fill their posts with the young and inexperienced. Frankly, everything's in a right bloody mess.
Oh, we'd be more than happy to help you get back on your feet. If we're going to work together, we'll be doing ourselves a favor.
Mm-hmm.
Well,
As I
there's no
thought.
shortage of work to be done, that's for sure. We're in dire need of new blood, too.
Ishtola and I could lend a hand in the infirmary. From what I saw, they could do with a few more healers.
There we go.
Very well. I, for my part, shall return to the Rising Stones. I'm certain there are others among the Scions who would welcome the opportunity to fight for Alamegan liberation.
Gonna get some new blood.
Is there anything else we can do to help?
I had something else in mind for you, Lot.
For you lot.
Monargo and Mefrid will tell you more.
What are we going to do?
Understood. We won't let you down.
My Hokusai is NP5, strangely enough. Got NP2 Merlin. Was not that intentional. Oh, I can't wait till you hear some of the music in Stormblood. Trials are legit? Really? I already quite like just about every bit of music I've heard in this game, so I'm excited about that. Right then. Monago and Mefrid are to be our keepers. Knowing not of what they require, one task is as good as the other. Make your choice. Oh, wait, are these just more helmets? No, I don't like... Wait, what's this? Oh, no, I'm not gonna... Not my style. Your ether compass may now be used to locate ether currents in new regions. Really? If you have misplaced your compass, you may obtain another by speaking... Oh, okay. Do I still have mine in my key items? I do have it. I really need to do that. I still never unlocked all of that for in the Heavensward areas. Have you seen the trailer for Endwalker? I've avoided it because of spoilers. Exactly. Yes. So I have no idea what's. I'm afraid I'm gonna see a character or someone with a missing arm, or I don't know. I have no idea what I'll find, so I'm too scared. Ah, there's quite a bit in the trailer. Okay, yeah, I'm too scared for that. Someday I'll catch up. Before we begin, I'd like to thank you and the Scions again for patching me up after I bled all over your floor. I owe you my life, and I won't forget that. Furthermore, it was rude of me to run off without saying a word. Yeah, I was wondering where she went. It's all well and good me claiming my duties here couldn't wait, but a parting thank you was the very least you deserved. My apologies. Yeah, that was kind of rude, but it's okay. And thank you. None of my business. Shocked to see Raban in a wheelchair. Poor bastard. I've lost a limb every expansion. What's funny is I can't, you know what? I'd kind of believe it if that were really the truth. When he got his arm sliced off, I was like, are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? This guy was so cool. I was really hoping I could have been the one to get the killing blow on Ilberd, or at least slice an arm off him. If you see my reaction to Papalimo, you'll see that all I wanted was to cut Ilberd's arm off. Oh, he's still cool? Okay. Commander Kempson trusted me with a formal reply to be hand-delivered to the Alliance leadership. It covers everything we discussed, as well as detailing the disposition of our forces. What I need is an escort, 1 or 2 men at most, so we can make it to the wall swiftly and without attracting undue attention. Very well, I shall join you in this. General Alden commands the forces at Castrum Oriens. It shall be simple enough to see it into his hands. Great, that's just what I wanted to hear. When you're ready to depart, meet me at the pass leading out of the Reach. 14 nod. Oh, he's still cool. Yeah, fucking Gilbert. Fuck that guy. Sloppy! And now that meme's in my head because it took me 3 tries to kill him on my first attempt. So I got to hear him say sloppy over and over. I'm so dumb for not realizing he was the Griffin. I don't know how I didn't see that coming. It should have been so obvious. Mefford cannot help but wonder if you remember who he is. Am I supposed to remember who he is? Oh shit, you're a cooking fan? Yes. I got some pictures of my work. Yeah, send it in Discord. We have a food channel in there. Please, please send it there. Huge cooking fan. If you're as well, like, we will definitely bond over that. At the risk of repeating myself, it's still hard for me to believe that we'd meet again here, of all places. Though I reckon you probably don't remember me after all this time, eh? Well, you see... I don't know you. Whosa are you, sir? No, 'twas a lifetime ago. There's no need to apologize, but you know that down in Quarry Mill? We didn't forget about you, nor the lives you saved. As for me, I went to Little Alamigo while Galleon was recovering. Gundobald was my former commander and an old friend, and I had a lot on my mind. In the end, I decided to disband our unit. I told the men to live their lives as they saw fit. Some chose to remain in Little Alamigo, while others went to Ul'dah for work. I made a ricotta and spinach stuffed ravioli and whoa! Wow. And a gorgonzola cream sauce? Yeah, please send some photos of that. That's amazing. So you make wow. You have a ravioli maker, I assume. I've never been brave enough to do that. I do like ravioli, but never made it. But as you can see, I chose to come back to Girabanya to join Conrad and the others. I've kept busy since then, ferrying people and provisions across the border and back. It's not been easy, but it's been fulfilling. Today, however, we'll be heading east into the peaks. Conrad thinks we might have luck finding new recruits in the village of Alagana. Oh, I wish I made the ravioli from scratch. I don't have the tools for that. Oh, I see. I have a pasta maker, but I hardly use it. There's no shame in not making it from scratch. Don't get me wrong. I just assumed it since you were stuffing stuff. Can you buy ravioli that you can just stuff yourself? Alagana, if you're going there, you're taking me with you. Ah, that's right. You're from Alagana, aren't you, Lise? By all means, we'd welcome the company. There'll be more to it than just asking around, but we can talk about it on the way. Make your preparations and meet me by the tunnel to the peaks. Nice. All right. We got 2 quests. See, I'll just do whatever's closer. Yeah, when I last made pasta from scratch, it was really good, but I made it a little too thick. I didn't realize how much it would grow. That's what she said. Oh, you know what? This part of the city looks slightly less ghetto. It's cool, but still ghetto nonetheless. All right, let's start with him. The guy that I still don't remember. This tunnel will take us all the way to the peaks. We're on a mission for Conrad to Alagana. Clear the barricade if you would. Aye, sir. Shouldn't take more than a moment. Dang, talking about food's making me hungry, and I'm gonna run on the treadmill in like 30 minutes. There are more villages there than out here, but also more Imperials keep a close eye on things. We'll need to tread carefully. 14 nod. Can I do the 14 nod? Is that an emote? Yeah, this desert looks a bit nicer than Thanalan. Definitely tell the graphics are a little bit better.
I remember the peaks of Girabania. Silent watchmen that would stand long after we were gone.
Is this Lisa's voice, I assume?
We came seeking allies to join us in the fight against the Empire. People who had had enough. People who had suffered every possible indignity. Who had been treated like animals, day after day after day.
Oh, you jumped some food in the channel? Hey, thanks, Van. I'm looking forward to seeing that. After I'm done with the stream, I'll take a look. Sorry I'm late. What up, Jeff? Sheesh. No worries, man. Fresh cut too? That's right. Dude, this is a $40 haircut. I didn't know what I was getting myself into. I showed up, I'm like, you know, I'll try this new place out, whatever. It's like 40 bucks. I said, woo. Woo. I'm like, well, I got what I paid for, I think. Got a fresh cut. I'm about to act up. We have a glamour in place here too, as you may have noticed. So far as the Imperials are concerned, there is not more than a testament to the savage impulses of a lesser race. Chasm. Remember though, once we leave these ruins, we'll have no glamours to conceal us. The village is to the east. Keep watch for patrols as we move. I think I'm just gonna play Ninja. I just miss it. Samurai just feels so slow. I gotta commit hard to Ninja, and that's my only DPS option, and the rest I'll just tank and heal. Oh yeah, what class did you pick, by the way? A magic one. I feel like he told me, but I can't remember. I'm really sorry. You don't remember what it's called? It's alright. There we go. Now I'm not gonna die because I'm freaking like 15 levels over these enemies. There's a few different magic classes. Is it a black mage? That one does magic. Nary an Imperial in sight. That's a mercy. Alagana's due east, past that bridge. Follow me, it's not much further. Let me log it and check. Oh yeah, I still need to see your character. We still haven't met up in game yet. Oh, do you want to join the guild I'm in? They're really nice people. It's full of weeaboos. My people, exactly. They're good people. I'll get you invited if you want to join. Whoops. I'm killing these guys so fast. I love being over-leveled. What does this do? Ooh, game froze. I am people, but I will never claim to be good. You are just people. Not good people, just people. You're very humble, Archon. Alright, we made it to the village. And my game keeps freaking out. I think if I hit 80, I'll just start playing a healer, and I'll probably play my tank throughout the story. You can rest easy. We made it. This is Alagana. I am White Mage, and you are fuel for the Blood Lily. Is that the resource for the instant cast heals and stuff? It feels strange coming home like this. I always imagined it would be... Oh, sorry. It has nothing to do with why we're here. We need recruits. Aye, we do. But as I said back at the Reach, it's a little more complicated than just asking for volunteers these days. As you know, we're short-handed because many of our people were taken in by the Griffin's promises and went to the wall, never to return. It wasn't just them, though. Folks from all over, including some of my former comrades, answered a call to his call to arms. As for why we came to this particular village, it's rumored that Alagana lost a few youths as well. If there's truth to that, then there could be others sympathetic to the cause. Then again, after the Griffin's betrayal, they may be suspicious of outsiders claiming allegiance to the Resistance, and rightfully so. So with all that in mind, how are we supposed to convince them to join? I mean, I knew it wouldn't be as simple as giving a speech in the village square. Not if you didn't want the place to be burned to the ground, no. You might as well piss in the Viceroy's eyes. Damn. We'll need to be a good deal more circumspect than that. You never know what an Imperial spy is listening. We must speak with the Elder first. I know for a fact he can be trusted. Or is the fact that he's saying that mean that he can't be trusted? I don't know. We'll listen to what he has to say and decide what to do after. Sounds like a plan. Let's hope there are still some brave men and women here willing to fight. I like that. I have a White Mage, but I don't know how to play it very well. Honestly, if I were to heal right now, I'd just be spamming Cure 1 and... and, what's... Renew, is it? Is that what it's called? Regen. Sorry, Regen. I don't even know the names of the skills. I haven't played it in a while. How do these look? Not my style. I spent half the day crafting, really. Gotta make that gil. Ah, I see. I need to do that. I'm gonna get into crafting once I hit max level, I'm pretty sure. It's probably really boring to watch, though, on stream. Ragnford, the village elder is over by shore. No time like the present. Let's have a word. Oh, I see. Chocobo keep to unlock, even though I never use them. Whoops. Oh, I did not mean to do that. No. Okay. That's what I get for clicking super fast. Heckin' Twitch lost the stream for a minute. Aw, oh, dang it. Glad you're back. Whoops. But as I said, I spend half my day crafting these days. Yeah, I'm gonna do that when I get to max level. That's when I'll finally pick up crafting. Is crafting fun to watch people do? Because I'm wondering, you know, after I finish all the story content, I have no idea what I'm gonna do with the stream. I've been enjoying the story. Find crafting... Relzang? Didn't you... Aqua... Oh, relaxing, I see, sorry. So, wait, Aqua, were you the one that said that you got distracted by crafting, where you were leveling up, but then crafting was so fun that you kind of got distracted by that, or am I mixing you up with someone else? Apologies in advance if I am. I find it relaxing, but it's probably not viewership material. Appreciate the feedback on that. I'll probably do it on my own time. Don't you know, traveler? You a merchant? You'll not find much custom here. Greetings and well met, elder. and sincerest apologies that I did not send word ahead of our arrival. Too long have I been away from Alagana, and I would know of your recent troubles. Ah, you are comrades of Mefred, I see. Oh, you're an Arcanist. There we go. What does the Arcanist become? Speak on, though. I suspect I know your purpose. The Griffin came with many men and left with many more. Such is the rumor. Is it true? He lit a fire in their hearts and then dangled a dream before their tired eyes. And now you come to steal away what few remain? Uh-oh. The Griffin was a traitor and a madman, and we had no part in his schemes. We have made an agreement with the Alliance. This time it will be different. This time, cold comfort to the dead and the ones they left behind. How much more must we give before you've had your fill? But surely you hate the Empire as much as we do. They took our lands, our traditions, even our god, and they demand a fifth of what little we've got left. I hate the bastards with every fiber of my being. But hate's not enough, Mefred. I can't. We can't keep doing this. I'll not tell anyone you came, but you need to go. Now leave us be and never return. Yeah, I said I would say I was finished with Heavensward at the time and just stuck on crafting. Took a break from the story part of things. I'm now starting up Stormblood, but as well I said to myself that I was going to wait till max level and then just picked it up recently. Oh, okay. So you're easily distracted by crafting. And man, there's no problem with that. If you enjoy it, like this is like, you know, this is a game. And if you have fun doing crafting, more power to you. Do crafting. Huh. Hey, this game is so comfy, like, I agree, man. 100% agree. Man, I drank a lot of water. This whole bottle's almost empty. May need to get a refill soon. You've got no right to speak to us like that. Whew! Here we go, Elise. I've got a quarry that was producing barely enough to keep us fed. Now it's before half our young men and women went off to die for your bloody cause. So yes, I've got every right to tell you to leave my village. No, you don't, because it's my village too, my home. What in the hells are you on about? Wait, I know those eyes. You're one of Curtis's girls. Oh, sir, you done fucked up, didn't you? Starting to figure out markets. Made myself 106 gil this expansion. 106 million? I've never even touched 106 million, let alone... Jeez, that's a lot. 14 is like another home for me, sorta. Oh, nice. That's what WoW was like for me. But now FF14 is my new home. Yeah, it's 106 mil. Yeah, definitely, congrats. That's crazy. Lise hexed, and I'm here. I'm here to take back my homeland. By Ralgar, the last time I saw you, you were... I didn't even know if you were still alive, and I never thought you would come... I almost didn't, and my sister never will. Lots of others won't either, and that's why we've got to carry on the fight. You even sound like him. As you say, I've got no right to tell you to leave. Alagana is as much your home as it is mine. But I say to you again, we can give no more. Yes, I heard you the first time. Let's go. Ooh. Dang. Alright, so that didn't go well, as expected. That could have been handled better, but what's done is done. At least we've been granted permission to stay. Yeah, you can tell I keep trying to fly, and I can't. I was hoping Ragnford might help us to recruit some of his people. But that clearly isn't going to happen. If we're going to convince any of them to join, we'll first need to regain their trust. It's risky and it's hardly subtle, but I say we approach the villagers directly, see what problems they've got, and if we can do anything to help. Sounds like a typical MMO or just any RPG in general. Makes sense to me. Let's split up and ask around. Time to do some MMO chores. Oh, there's a few. Angry Coral. Alright, bro. A new face in Aligana. Huh? What would you ask of me then? Got lucky enough to land a new player home, so I'm just stockpiling the gil until Ishgardian housing opens up. Because Ishgard is home. Ah, are you gonna sell your... Because can you only own one home at a time, or only one home per zone? How does that work? A stranger and a generous soul besides? Bollocks. There's none more suspicious than a good Samaritan. You need to keep going until they send you back to Ragna's Reach because... Story. Event. Yeah. Good luck on Ishgardian housing. Though can tell people are gonna rush in when it opens 100%. Okay, you know what? I'll be right back, guys. I need to get a refill on water. Say hello to Chercoon here. All right, got a nice refill. Oh, it's going to be a mad rush. I expect server crashes. Yeah, I expect it too. Cherku needs a hat. What kind of boy doesn't have a hat? This just ain't right. I should get him a hat. All the hats. Good old Chercoon. Don't you guys love this Chercoon emote? Do you know how awkward and embarrassing it was asking an artist to draw Chercoon? It was so... I was so embarrassed asking. I sent a picture of my freaking chair. And I said, hello, this is my chair. Can you make a chibi version of my chair with a face? And the person's like, what? And it came out with that. I think it came out pretty good, but I was definitely extremely embarrassed asking that. On the other hand, if you were an Imperial agent, I expect you'd go about your business with more discretion. Bugger me. You really are here to help, aren't you? Very well. I'll take you up on your offer, stranger. My little brother's working the rocks by Grim and Enid. He's got something for me. Can you go and get it? Fetch quest. Here we go. I played MMOs. Right then. Frightened Coral is the name. Frightened. So his name really is Frightened. Chercoon Yamate. Ask him for the leftovers. He ought to understand. To all the new viewers, the new lurkers, welcome, by the way. Crazy, a little bit higher number than usual today. I hope you're enjoying the stream, and if you are, consider hitting the follow button. But if not, no big deal. Hope you enjoyed today's stream. You'd best keep your distance if you know what's good for you. Say your piece and move on. Andrew, do you want to see the emote I came out with? Yes, let me see it. Looking for folks down on their luck? Congratulations, you found one. Oh my god, dude. You picked Uganda Knuckles? That's awesome. As you can see, my leg ain't what it used to be. Some days I can hardly walk for the pain. Mornings are the worst, especially after cold nights. Hard labors write out too much pain and trouble for others. That's a tea. That's a tea, what helps with it. Though, I need to grind a Chipotle horn and a Hornville Talon for the blend. Yeah? You'll go and get some for me? Just like that? You needn't trouble yourself so... Oh no. This is an MMO. I gotta do the fetch quest. Do you know the way? It was the strangest thing. Because I have little cousins that I still think of them as babies, but you know, they're getting older. One's like 13, the other is like 14. But at the time, maybe they was like 12. And when I was visiting my grandfather's grave once with him, he ran by and said, "Do you know the way?" And he's like 12, so I was saying, oh god, what is he? Is this kid on the internet already? This is dangerous. Oh, so useful being overleveled. Oh, I don't need to kill any more of these things. Whoops. Oh, I guess I'll just kill it anyway. Oh, okay, so it's 300. I see. So I gotta keep on going. Where's the other quest? Oh, it's down this way. I see. Oh, for sure, this map's huge. I didn't even realize. Holy crap. I was thinking it was just this upper part. All right. Oh, Mifa, how's it going? Doing really well. How are you? Good to see you. Always nice to see a familiar face, or a familiar name. Although for some reason I always associate that emote with you. Since you usually start with "Hey guys." So for some reason in my mind, I think that's your face, even though I know it's not. Just about recovered from the fan fest? Oh man, so how was it? How'd you enjoy it? Because obviously I couldn't watch it because spoilers. But yeah, what'd you think? What are you most excited about? FanFest was many hype. Same with you, Aqua. What did you like most from FanFest? You're brave, you watched it, even though there's spoilers. Well, then again, you're watching the stream and there's spoilers. I feel like any former WoW player probably watches my stream and sees me jumping all the time, and they're like, yep, WoW player spotted. Here for the leftovers, are you? Not like my brother to send someone in his stead, but so be it. It's all in the sack over yonder. They're bleeding heavy, mind, so be careful when you pick them up. What the heck? Unconscionably heavy sacks. Oh god. What's in this? So we're gonna head all the way back. It's pretty good since it's kind of half a year away from release time. They did not reveal many gameplay changes. Huh, interesting. But story stuff was pretty hype. Nice. I'm wondering how the Reaper's gonna play. I literally did they reveal like how the gameplay is like for Reaper? I just know they wield a scythe, but I have no idea of how their mechanics were. And FanFest concerts, etc., were just too good. Ooh, can I watch those without spoilers, or does that have spoilers in it? I may just have to watch old FanFest videos once I've caught up. We can watch them together on stream. Then again, they're super long, aren't they? So maybe I can't watch the whole things on stream, the old ones. We'll see. It had lots of spoilers and callbacks to good moments in the story. All right, I'm not touching it then. Thank you. You guys are really good. You guys are really great. You guys are super helpful. You guys have helped me avoid so many spoilers. Male Vieira in the end of the story, but I don't mind spoilers. I would say I just still play the game on an empty mindset kind of thing. I don't like I don't know anything really yet, but still hype of what's coming up in the story. If that makes sense. That does make sense. In fact, my older brother's like that for certain things. Like even with anime, my brother's like that. If he's really like skeptical of an anime, he'll actually spoil himself slightly so he can know if it's gonna waste his time or not. And when he reads the spoilers, like, ooh, well, that's exciting. I wonder how they're gonna get to that. So yeah, for some people, that's fine. If you don't mind spoilers, that's good for you. You're safe. You won't get sad like me if I get spoiled. I'd be very upset, you know? Alright, almost back to the camp. Before COVID delayed release cycle, FanFest would happen 1 to 2 months before release. So we would also get job action trailers. Ah, dang. So that's why. That makes a lot of sense. I was curious as to why we wouldn't get a lot of job, you know, action trailers if it's a FanFest, so that makes sense. Hey, there do be moments that I'm like, no spoilers, but sometimes you're like, let me just take a peek. That makes sense. Oh, I never meant to. I mean, in times like these, you never think people will actually. This country is hard on people, but it's not just that. The Imperials, they've made it known I'm not to be helped. A dead man's good for one lesson, you know? Whereas a live one, you're with the Resistance, right? I suppose there's no reason not to tell you then. My father, God's rest his soul, was deathly sick at the time, so I'd gone out into the forest, spear in hand, to gather herbs. Then I had the good fortune to run into an Imperial patrol. My weapon marked me as a rebel, or so they said. Not that it'd have been made a difference if I'd fought back. I knew what a lot of them were about the moment the Centurion laid eyes on me. Didn't matter in the end, of course. Some people just like to hurt others, and by the time I limped back to the hut, I was too late for my father. Dang, that sucks. What the heck? This is just like a little quest? That's really sad. Too late for me too, and many others, I imagine. Help them too if you like. They'll be grateful and say thank you. But beyond that, I wouldn't hope for much. That's extremely depressing. What the heck? Seriously, this random quest giver just made me sad? How could you? Is this guy gonna make me sad too? Depresso? Yeah, seriously, what the heck? Ah, the new face. You have my leftovers? Here you go, big guy. Stormblood is a giant lump of war sucks? Oh, no. Hey, that be Alamigo? Dang. Well, that sucks. Gotta brace myself. I shouldn't go in so unprepared like that. What the heck? Huh. Well, I'll be. You actually went and brought the whole lot. Much obliged. Much obliged. Archon, you're already laughing? Oh, that makes you sad? Oh, no. I really don't want to be the guy that cries on stream, because, I don't know, that's just be, I don't know. I really don't want to. I'm hoping this game doesn't do that to me. I feel like it might, but I'm going to try my best not to. Archon worried on what's up ahead? Oh, God. Oh, no. Yeah, I'm a pretty sensitive guy. I'm pretty Yeah, that's how it is. Like, so, like, just to give you an example, at my own wedding, my wife didn't cry, but I almost did when she was walking down the aisle. So yeah, I'm pretty soft. That will be me, Keck. You too, Jeff. It's saltpeter for making fire sand, in case you're curious what it's all for. The rocks by the lakes have got good deposits. Aw. I had to hold it in. There's a photo of me where, like, I'm about to cry and the photographer caught it. And afterwards, he's like, why did you hold it in? I was like, I don't want to cry at my wedding. I don't want to. Hey, for me, I'm soft. Like, I cried a bunch in Heavensward and A Realm Reborn. Haruchafont almost got me. And, what was the other moment? Papa Leo almost got me, too. You were doomed. Accept it. Oh, God, I'm scared. Shoot. I'll have to accept it. Melon, only real men cry. That'll be my excuse if it happens. I'll just say, hey, this is because I'm a real man. Tain't hard for my brother to pass for any other plotting quarryman. All the while sweeping bits and pieces off to the side to bundle up and sell to the sulters what trade with the resistance. It's a living and a way of fighting back, besides. Our way of spitting in the Garlean's eye for putting our father in an imperial uniform and shipping him off to some faraway province 15 years ago. That sucks! What's the worst anime you've watched, if applicable? Worst as in one that made me feel feels, or worst where I watched it and was like, what the heck is this? Trying to, is it like, yeah, I'm not sure. Worst. I don't think I've watched bad anime. I have too many weeb friends that steer me away from bad anime, thankfully. Don't know if he's dead or alive, even. Though if he were alive, he'd not be long for this world if we were caught fighting for the resistance. So this is the best we can do. Worst as in why you watched it. Yeah, I don't think I've watched any anime that I've disliked. I'm trying to think, is there anything I've dropped? Like, I even watched Redo of a Healer as just for research purposes. And I think people are too melodramatic. Like, I get that most people probably can't watch it, but like it wasn't like the worst thing in the world, you know? It's crazy. Over the top, unnecessary, but I was like... So yeah, I don't think I've... I mean, I guess that could count, but even that didn't really destroy... Nice research! So, yeah, see, I haven't really... Yeah, I guess I'm lucky. You know, a lot of people could say, oh, I watched this and it sucked, and I wish I could get my time back, but... No, not for me, thankfully. That's the great thing about having weeb friends. That's the long and the short of it. We do what we can now. We do what we can, though we know it's not enough. I think you'll find that most folks here ain't much different. Everybody's got a reason, but in the end, the result's the same. Wait, Russia banned all isekai anime? So, Sword Art Online, No Game, No Life, ReZero, all of those banned? Are you serious? Doesn't Russia have, like, some of the most cyber criminals? They're all just gonna pirate it, aren't they? I doubt that's gonna stop anybody. Oh, Reincarnated as a Slime, which I need to watch. That one's actually really high on my watch list. Another viewer told me to watch Reincarnated. That time I was Reincarnated as a Slime, but I just haven't yet because I don't like to watch a million anime at a time. I like to kind of do one at a time, and right now it's Demon Slayer for me. I never got to watch that back in the day. You super recommend it? Don't worry, I will be sure. I can guarantee I'll watch it. It's not a matter of if, but a matter of when. It may just be a while because I'm watching so much stuff. They state that in Isekai, the afterlife is better than current life. Slime is good shit. You know, ever since I saw the trailer, like, it just intrigued me. The whole premise was different. I've heard nothing but good things about it. Suppose I just wanted you to know, is all. That we know why you're here, and that even if we can't join you, we wish we could. This guy. Giving me the feels, too. That gives me a slight tug on the feels there. Alright, Mephrid. Oh my god. This game is so good, guys. I'm enjoying Stormblood a lot. It is great. What's your guys' favorite expansion, you think? Out of, because I mean, I've heard a lot of people say they've liked Heavensward the most. I've heard a lot of other people say that they like, not Stormblood. I've never heard anyone say Stormblood's their favorite, actually. But I've heard a lot about, Shadowbringers being like the greatest thing ever in what's it called? In all of FF14. So Aqua, you like Heavensward so far the most? That's cool. Honestly, I quite enjoyed A Realm Reborn story. I just wish the presentation was a bit better. Uh-oh. Did my computer freeze? Uh-oh. Wait. Am I back? Wait, are we back? Are we back? Wee woo, wee woo. How in the heck did that happen? Okay, can you guys hear me again? We good? Anyway, okay, sorry. So let me see the chat. I have to look on my phone now for the chat that I missed. Did Streamlabs pick up all the stuff? Oh, it did. Okay. I loved Heavensward, but I'm a grown-ass man and Shadowbringers made me cry. Damn. Maybe it might be Stormblood after I finish the storyline. We'll see. Oh, you watched the ending 7 times and 7 times there were tears? Really? It's that crazy? Insane. Stream dead. So, yeah. So, yeah, stream's back. Sorry about that, guys. I need to... I don't know what is going on my computer. But yeah, anyways, guys. To those of you that I feel bad. It's like the 3rd time I've asked. If you guys are new and you enjoyed the stream, yeah, consider hitting the follow button. Yeah, and if not, I hope you enjoyed today's stream. If you really... Oh, wait, not Discord. Socials. If you really liked what you saw, please consider checking out my other stuff. Join my Discord. We got a little community on there. I'm trying to build up the FF14 section a bit more, so would love to have more of you guys in there. If you have Discord, if you use it, I got Twitter, I got YouTube. In fact, I just uploaded a video. My newest video is me reacting to the Gears of Change ending, which was Heavensward 3.2. So I've been asked so many times, I'm gonna unfollow. So there, the Russians know you're talking smack. Yep. Also, what else? If you want to see past VODs, I got a VOD channel. I got an Instagram, I got Twitter. You know, all that. He's gonna make it OnlyFans too. We're gonna raid someone with... I always say we're gonna raid a small streamer, even though I'm a small streamer. We're gonna raid someone with like almost no viewers. I need to make that OnlyFans an actual command, because people ask for it all the time. There's a clip of me actually. If you go through my clips, there's a clip of me making an OnlyFans on stream, and I'm like, and then I read the TOS saying that I'm not supposed to do that. So, oops. Anyways, guys, thank you so much. We're gonna... Oh, if you heard this, Andrew, guys, chill. You heard wrong. No, I'm kidding. We're gonna raid this person. Just say hello to the person. You don't have to stick around. Just make their day. Say hello. Tell them to have a nice day.